Hello everyone, I am K. Yogeshwar, Assistant Professor, St. Peter's Engineering College. Okay. In the previous videos, we have discussed it. We solved some basic problems based upon standard formulas. And some problems are not in standard forms, and we have converted it into standard forms. Then we applied the standard formulas. Okay. In this session, we will discuss one more method here. That is methods of integrations. We have only three types here, three methods. Okay, but what are the methods of integrations? First, why we have to use these methods? Why? Because if the given functions are in standard forms, directly we can substitute standard formulas. Directly we can apply the standard formulas and we can evaluate directly. But if the given questions are not in standard forms, then how to solve those type of integrals? To solve those type of integrals, we have some methods. We have three methods here. That is, first one, method of substitution. First method is method of substitution, and the second one is method of decomposition method. That is decomposition method here. Second one, method of decomposition, and third one is method of integration by parts. Method of integration by parts. We have these three methods to solve problems which are not in standard forms. Okay, if the given question is not in standard form, we have to convert it into standard form to apply the formulas. Okay, to convert it into standard formulas, we have to use these three methods. Okay, what are the methods? Method of substitution, and method of decomposition, and method of integration by parts. Okay, you have three methods to convert not standard forms into standard forms. Okay, so let us discuss first method here. What is the method of substitution? Method of substitution. So what is method of substitution? What is method of substitution here? Substitution. Method of substitution. That means to convert a function into standard form, we have to apply or we have to substitute some other variable in place of the given function. That is substitution method. Okay, but the efficiency of this method basically depends upon the proper substitution. We are substituting, right, but we have to apply the proper substitution here. Okay, so how to apply the proper substitution and how to convert the given function into standard forms, let us see here. Okay, so first, actually the standard form is what? Integration of f of x into dx. We can say that integration of f of x into dx as a standard form. Okay, it is a standard form. If the given function is this type, that is integration of f of ax plus b into dx is there. This is standard form. F of x is standard form, but here we have f of ax plus b, that is not in standard form. Okay, to evaluate these type of problems, to evaluate these type of functions, first we have to convert these into standard form. To convert this into standard form, we have to use proper substitution. That is method of substitution. We have to use proper substitution. What is the substitution here? We have to substitute t in place of ax plus b. Okay, so this is a proper substitution here. We have to apply t in place of ax plus b. Okay, then that means here ax plus b is in terms of x, but we are substituting t. That means we are changing the variable, right? So we have to change this also. Okay, that means we have to write this dx as dt. Okay, that means we have to differentiate this function. Okay, so differentiate both sides. sides. Differentiate both sides. So you will get d by dx of ax plus b is equals to d by dx of t. Here we have two terms, so make it separate here. Make it separate. That is d by dx of ax plus d by dx of b. That equals to d by dx of t. We can write it as dt by dx. Chain rule method. Okay. So we can write it as dt by dx. Then d by dx of a into dx, a into x. Here a is a constant, x is a variable. So write this a outside. So d by dx of x plus d by dx of b is what? 0. Then dt by dx. So here d by dx of x is what? 1. Here 0. Then dt by dx. Okay. So we can write here, we have to substitute this dx value also. That means from this find dx. Take this dx to LHS. So you will get a into dx is equals to dt. From that dx equals to what? 1 by a into dt. Okay. So we have to substitute ax plus b equals to t, and in place of dx we have to substitute 1 by a dt. Okay. So by substituting these two, we will get standard form. How you will get? See. If we substitute ax plus b is equals to t, that means in place of ax plus b if we substitute t, so what you will get here? F of t, right? F of t. Then dx is means what? 1 by a into dt. Here 1 by a is a constant, so we will write outside f of t into dt. So f of t into dt is a standard. Okay. So this is the way of method of substitution. That is to convert not in standard form functions into standard forms. Okay. Let us see one problem here. Let us see one problem. Let us see one problem. So let us see one problem here. Integration of ax plus b to the power of n into dx. Okay. So that is the problem here. Integration of ax plus b or to the power of n into dx. So how to integrate this function? We have integration of x to the power of n into dx formula. That is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. But it is not in standard form. Here we have ax plus b to the power of n. In place of x, we have ax plus b. So it is not in standard form. Right? To convert it into standard form, we have to use method of substitution. Okay? So to convert it into standard form, let this ax plus b is equal to t. Okay? So let ax plus b equals to t. Then we have to find this dx value also. Okay? Then differentiate on both sides. Differentiate on both sides. So what do we get? d by dx of ax plus b is equals to d by dx of t. Now make it separate. Then here we have. So let us write first. So d by dx of ax plus d by dx of b. And d by dx of t is what? You can write it as dt by dx. Now a is a constant, so write outside. Then d by dx of x plus d by dx of b and dt by dx. Here a into d by dx of x is 1 plus d by dx of b is what? 0 and dt by dx. Okay, so you will get a equal to dt by dx. From that, a into dx equals to dt. That equals to dx equals to 1 by a into dt. Right? Substitute ax plus b equals to t and dx equal to 1 by a t in the given function. So we can write integration of ax plus b to the power of n into dx as here ax plus b what? Ax plus b equals what? T. Okay. So substitute t to the power of n into dx. Dx is what? 1 by a dt. Here 1 by a is a constant, so write outside. So t to the power of n into dt. Here integration with respect to t because function is in terms of t. So what is integration of t to the power of n into dt, which is a standard form. Okay, this is a standard form, right? This is a standard form. So the given function is converted into standard form. What is the standard form? Integration of x to the power of n into dx is a standard form. That is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 is a standard form. Okay. Here in place of x we have t. So you will get t to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus integral constant c. Okay. Then substitute t value because all in the beginning we assumed it as t. We assumed ax plus b as t. So at the end substitute t value also. Okay. So if you substitute t value, so if you substitute t value here, what do you get? 1 by a into t means what? Ax plus b to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Okay. So that is the integral of our given function. So this is the way of transforming not in standard form functions into standard forms by using method of substitution method. Okay. Let us see one more problem here. Let us see one more problem. Integral of 1 by ax plus b into dx. Integral of 1 by ax plus b into dx. If you observe this function 1 by ax plus b, we have formula for integration of 1 by x into dx. Right? What is that? Log x plus c. Integration of 1 by x into dx is what? Log x plus c. That is standard formula. But here in place of x we have ax plus b. Okay. So substitute ax plus b equals to t. Then differentiate on both sides. You will get dx value. Then substitute both values and integrate. Similar to previous problem. Okay. Solve that problem. Let us see one more problem here. Let us see one more problem. Integration of sin of ax plus b into dx. Find integration of sin of ax plus b into dx. So how to solve this function? We have formula for integration of sin x into dx. That is minus cos x. Okay, this is standard form. But here in place of x we have ax plus b. Okay, it is not in standard form. So we have to convert it into standard form. How to convert it into standard form? By using substitution method. So in this case, here in place of ax plus b we have x. So we have to substitute ax plus b equals to t. Okay, then we have to get dx value. So differentiate on both sides. So differentiate on both sides. So you will get dy dx of ax plus b is equals to dy dx of t. Then make it separate and integrate. So you will get a into dy dx of x plus dy dx of b. Then dt by dx. Here a into dy dx of x is what? 1. And here 0 is equals to dt by dx. Then take dx to LHS. So you will get a into dx equals to dt. From that dx equals to 1 by a dt. Okay. Ax plus b value is t and dx value is what? 1 by a dt. So substitute these two values in the given function. Okay. So what is the given function here? Integration of sin of ax plus b into dx. Right. sin ax plus b. What is ax plus b value here? T. So you will get sin t. And dx. What is dx value? 1 by a dt. So substitute here 1 by a into dt. 1 by a is a constant. So write outside. So 1 by a into integration of sin t into dt. So 1 by a into integration of sin t is what? Here integration of sin t into dt is a standard form. That means the function is converted into standard form. Okay. Now you use the formula integration of sin t, that is minus cos t plus integral constant c. Then substitute t value. Then write this minus outside. So you will get minus 1 by a into cos t value. What is t? Ax plus b. So cos of ax plus b plus c. So that is the integral of given function. Okay. So if the question is not in standard form, that is if the given function is not in standard form, we have to convert it into standard form by using method of substitution. Okay. By taking like this. Okay. See, let us see one more problem. If you observe both two problems or three problems here, what do you observe? First one, ax plus b to the power of n into dx is what? What is what? Ax plus b to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 into 1 by a plus c. Right? So this is the solution of first problem. And what is second one? Integration of 1 by ax plus b into dx is there. So integration of 1 by x. So you will get log of ax plus b into 1 by a plus c. You will get answer. And what is the third problem here? Integration of sin of ax plus b into dx. So what is the answer? Minus cos of ax plus b into 1 by a plus c. So what you have observed by these three. See here, integration of sin of ax plus b into dx minus cos of ax plus b into 1 by a. For these three, we got 1 by a, 1 by a and 1 by a here, right? If you observe here, they are considering this ax plus b as x only. So what do you get? Integration sin x. Integration of sin x is what? Cos x. But here, in place of x we have ax plus b. Here also consider this total term as x. So what do you get? 1 by x. Integration of 1 by x is what? Log x. Log x. And into 1 by a. Here consider this total term as x. Integration of x to the power of n. X to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 into 1 by a. That means we are using standard formulas, but along with that we are writing this x coefficient. Here x coefficient is what? A. 1 by a. Here x coefficient a. 1 by a. Here x coefficient a. Right? 1 by a. Right? By after integrating we are writing x coefficient. Okay. So this is the way, this is the process to convert into standard forms. Okay. But if these problems are occurred in anywhere in another problem, so directly we cannot use this total method. Okay. So directly we can write like this. We have to write like this. Okay. So if you take next one, integration of cos of ax plus b into dx. Solve this problem. Solve this problem similar to this one. Okay. So you will get sin of ax plus b into 1 by a plus c as answer. How? See, consider this total term as x. So integration of cos x will be sin x. And x coefficient is a. So 1 by a plus c. Okay. Similarly, integration of sin cos is over 1. Next, integration of secant square x. So secant square into ax plus b into dx. integration of secant square ax plus b into dx. Consider this total term as x. So integration of secant square x is what? Tan x. So tan x. X means what? Ax plus b. And what is x coefficient? A. So 1 by a plus c will be the answer. Then integration of next one. Cosecant square ax plus b into dx is there. Consider this total term as x. So integration of cosecant square x is what? Minus cot x. Minus cot x. In place of x we have ax plus b and x coefficient is a. So 1 by a plus c. That will be the answer. Okay. Right. So this is the way to write directly. Okay, integrations of these functions. You can remember these as formulas also. Okay. Let us see some problems. So integration of 1 by under root of 3x plus 2 into dx. Okay. Integration of 1 by under root of 3x plus 2 into dx. It is not in standard form. Right? Here we have 3x plus 2, that is ax plus b form. Okay. So we have to convert we have to consider it as t first. Let 3x plus 2 equals to t. Okay. Then we have dx here. So to find dx, differentiate on both sides. So you will get d by dx of 3x plus 2 equals to d by dx of t. Then make it separate. Write 3 outside. D by dx of x plus d by dx of 2. And this is dt by dx. Here 3 into d by dx of x is 1. So 3 into 1. D by dx of 2 is 0. So you will get dt by dx. From that, write this dx outside. So 3 into dx equals to what? Dt. Then dx equals to 1 by 3 into dt. Okay, 3x plus 2 value is t and dx equal to 1 by 3 into dt. Substitute these two values in the given function. That is integration of 1 by square root of 3x plus 2 into dx is equals to 1 by under root of 3x plus 2. In place of 3x plus 2 we have to substitute t. So what do we get? 1 by root t into dx. Dx. What is dx? 1 by 3 into dt. 1 by 3 into dt. So write this 1 by 3 outside because it is a constant. So integral 1 by root t into dt. We don't have direct formula for 1 by root t. Okay. So write this root t as t to the power of 1 by 2 into. Again, it is not in standard form. Okay. So write it as integration. Take this total function to numerator. It becomes t to the power of minus 1 by 2 into dt. Right? Now it is converted into standard form. Which standard form? First one. Integration of x to the power of n into dx. Okay. Integration of x to the power of n into dx. What is the formula? X to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. X to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c is the standard form. So let us apply that formula here. Here in place of x we have t, in place of n we have minus 1 by 2. So you will get t to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus c. Okay, then substitute, simplify it. And simplify it. So simplify it. So 1 by 3 into t to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus 1. LCM is what? Plus 1 by 2 by plus 1 by 2 plus c. Take this term to numerator. 1 by 1 by 2 is nothing but 2 into t to the power of 1 by 2 plus c. That is 2 by 3 into, then t value. What is t value? What is our question? 3x plus 2. So 3x plus 2 to the power of 1 by 2 plus c. So that is the integral of a given function. Okay. See, let us take one more problem here. Integration of 1 by under root of x plus 2 plus under root of x plus 3 into dx. Integration of 1 by under root of x plus 2 plus under root of x plus 3 into dx. So how to solve this problem? It is also not in standard form. Okay. So I will tell you the process. You have to solve the problem. First, rationalize this function. First, rationalize this function. You will get one new function. Then use method of substitution. Okay. Then substitute x plus 2 or x plus 6 something you will get. So consider that function as t. Then use the method of substitution method. Okay. In the next session, we will discuss some more problems. Okay.